I'm going to try. Oh, you getting ready for our roommate, I see.
Chill.
Because our roommate is going to be barking a lot. He does it more than us.
Damn, that's the most explicit hint we've given thus far. Welcome to episode 222.
It's time.
If these notes don't deceive me, I have a question that I saw on Twitter. I'll pose it to you. Would you rather be able to dunk like wild or make impossible three-pointers on the pickup court?
Threes.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. I'd rather shoot the threes, the deep ball, because I like seeing my shot go in. The dunking thing's cool, but
it don't win games, does it?
Doesn't win games. I guess I lied. The screen's doing that shit. Thought it worked because it was working over there. But I'm taking the three-pointers. I'd say three-pointers because I've already had the dunking experience in my life. Not like wild, though. Not like wild to do like the little tomahawk that Tim Duncan do. But yeah, dunking just, it doesn't happen every play. A three, I can boom, every play, like boom, you can't guard me, bro. Game's over. 5 in a row. Boop, 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 boop. Game, get off the court. Next person try to come stop me. Ain't happening. 10 in a row, baby. That's why Steph Curry is so confident on the court. Can't guard him.
I was kind of torn on this, and I think you convinced me to lean that way. I mean, it would be awesome to see a guy like me do stupid dunks. Yeah. I think that would be more out of the ordinary than if you see me shoot threes. But man, threes, if you're playing pickup, 2 points is more than one. A three will you could win the game if you're playing to 11.
Yep.
You could win the game with 4 shots. Like that's just epic stuff. And it's not just be able to shoot, like be a sharpshooter. It says make impossible 3-pointers. So you're not just nailing any of them. I wonder if they all have to be impossible. I wonder if you miss wide open ones. So you try to make it complicated, like fade to the right out of bounds. But I think we're both on the same page.
Yeah, for sure. Give me threes.
That's the intro.
Won't grow up. I'm a grown ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did, but I'm a champion. So I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
Water.
An ad-lib?
Why, amigos? What's up, y'all? Happy Super Bowl week. I feel, for some reason, does this Super Bowl feel really underwhelming? Does Rams Bengals tickle your clit this weekend?
Man, does it? I mean, it's not Rams Chiefs, and but I mean, Bengals beat the Chiefs, so why would I not be as excited for Rams Bengals? I'm just I'm cautiously optimistic for a good Super Bowl. I mean, you got Joe Burrow. The storylines are there. Everything's there. Maybe it's just us. Maybe it's us. It's not the Jag, obviously. It never is. But I don't know what it is. It's just like Super Bowl is always underwhelming for me because like Championship Sunday I love. Mm-hmm. I love.
Well, those were great games.
Yeah, but I love them because you get 2 games and it's like, who gets to go to the Super Bowl? For Super Bowl, it's the last game of the year. It means football's over.
That's true.
And you can't guarantee a good game. And if it's not a good game, it's the only game left. So it better be a good game.
And if it's not a good game, you also get the over broadcast of all the pregame, the halftime show. It's a mess.
Oh, yeah. I actually decided this year, partly because I am jealous of the Bengals, and I don't want to see Jalen Ramsey. I decided this year I'm tuning in after I know for sure they've kicked off. I'm not tuning in for any of the pregame stuff. Yeah. It's so overproduced. I'm not into that, especially in LA. What stars do you think are going to be there?
Oh my God, every single one of them.
All of them. Leo,
Los Angeles. Come on, they all live there.
I don't know why I said Leo of all of them.
Denzel. Everybody's going to show up. NBA players.
LeBron will be there for sure. Someone, fucking AB posted a receipt of him buying an owner's suite. So he has like 20, it's like, will hold 21 people, $2 million. That's crazy money. Just to watch the Super Bowl. Yeah. Maybe he's thinking about rushing the field. I could see that.
And like that's that's nothing for him. Like
right? But we had like players celebrating for getting like $750,000 bonuses on the last game of the season.
We did, but like those bonuses that they get, I'm sure that it's just like fun money for them because their contracts and like endorsements outside of football is like where the bulk of the bread comes from.
Also, I find it weird that that's such a popular storyline. Like players fans, media hyping those storylines up. Like, oh boy, Odell. I think it was Odell's game. It was like, and Schefter made a big deal out of it when Odell performed really well the last game. He got like a extra $1 million, and that was like a feel good story.
Yeah,
feel good story. He's rich. I don't care.
Fuck.
I don't care about those bonuses at all unless it's a player on my team that is underpaid that deserves, like if James Robinson, who is an undrafted free agent.
Marvin Jones, when we were at the last game, he got his incentive while we were in the stands there.
And I was for that mainly because it was the Jaguars. He went through a shitty season and he's not like a superstar.
Mm-hmm. And he's got 4 kids he's got to feed. So, but then saw the Gronk one where Gronk got his
don't care
incentive from Brady.
You think Gronk is desperate for cash?
That man's in so many commercials that he's probably getting that same amount of money for. So anyway, it is Super Bowl week. It is Bengals versus Rams. You guys saw me in the Bengals hoodie last week. I'm not going to do back-to-back weeks in this shit. I'm not a Bengals homer. I just wanted to make it known who I'm rooting for on Sunday. But it's just very underwhelming to be Super Bowl week and me not really giving a shit about the game. But anyway, we'll move on from that. This is episode 222. Welcome.
We are the kings of the weekend.
I'm scrambling for a King of the Weekend right now.
Mine goes to Ice Cube. I wish I had a song that I could just play of Ice Cube's without getting copyright. But my King of the Weekend goes to Ice Cube because so you guys, if you tuned in, I'm sure you should have on Sunday because the only other thing that was on was the Pro Bowl, which we'll get into after this. But NASCAR had the Busch Clash. I don't want no snoozes.
You good.
NASCAR had the Busch Clash. They turned the LA Coliseum into a quarter-mile track. And I think this was the first time they've been in like Los Angeles doing NASCAR. So, of course, a lot of celebrities turned up for that. And granted, the Super Bowl's in the city this week as well, so I'm sure a lot of people were in town for it. But they had Pitbull perform, which is normal because Pitbull owns a NASCAR team.
Dale.
And just Pitbull always performs. Like he'll be anywhere. Like my dad,
he loves the whites.
my dad did a corporate event in Orlando, and Pitbull was performing. It was for Remax, I think, and they had Pitbull perform. He's like, if you want a performer who's I want it not washed, but just has a bunch of classic hits that get played at weddings and pretty much anywhere. It's good to play anywhere. Pitbull's your guy for that. Pitbull and old Bruno, not new Bruno, because he's saying this bitch now. But King of the Weekend to Ice Cube because this man performed some hood ass music at a NASCAR event, but it was a little different because. Trying to gain my train of thought here because I have a NASCAR segment later, so I didn't want to get ahead of myself. But I guess I'll stop there because I'll talk about it in a bit. I didn't want to give it all away in the King of the Weekend segment, so sorry. We'll talk more about it in a bit
for sure. Shout out to Yikes! I was hoping you'd keep going because I haven't found my King of the Weekend. I didn't do my homework. That sucks. Can I shout out Mia O'Brien, who was a guest on our podcast? Then she let us call her after Doug Pederson was hired. And then she did the press conference Saturday and grilled Shad Khan on the same question she told us she was going to grill him on. So she's been on a roll lately. She's earned her drink.
She's becoming more of a Dunn and Drew member than us. And this is our podcast. Like our fans are like, we love Mia, bring her back.
Yeah, I'm like, chill on Mia. We are the stars of the show.
But hey,
yes, we will consider it.
Mia, if you're listening, I was tuned into that press conference with old Dougie, Yeah, you had your hair looking good, girl. You had your hair looking good. I got to tell you that. You showed up for that. Well, I tell you that, man. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon.
On a completely different note, a more sombering tone, it's time for a moment of silence.
Damn, I was waiting for your finger to go here, but I'm like, we don't have a moment.
Yeah,
of
we
silence.
don't have
maybe
a
a snooze.
No, you go first.
Yeah, moment of silence for the Pro Bowl, man. It got so much shit talk, deservedly, this weekend. I watched 3 plays. I was like, planning my Sunday this past weekend, I was going to have Pro Bowl and then the Busch Clash because it was on at 6. So turned into the Pro Bowl. I didn't watch none of the pregame bullshit. When I did turn on ESPN before the game started, it was like some flag football between some random ass people. So I was turning the channel. I was like, I'll just tune back in when the game starts. So I turned on the Pro Bowl. I watched 3 plays. And the first one is like a pick 6. Murray throws a terrible pass to I forget who it was to, but it was pick 6. Next play, it's some dump off to Kamara, who's in jail right now. But dump off to Kamara, and they're 2-hand touching. Now, I haven't tuned into the Pro Bowl in a while. This was the first time in a while that I've actually sat and watched some plays from a Pro Bowl. But when the fuck did they start 2-hand touching in this game? Like, they get money for participating and winning this game. Like, there's incentives and shit.
Not enough.
And they're playing 2-hand touch out there. And people bought tickets to this to sit in the stands and watch. So, moment of silence for the Pro Bowl, please. 10 seconds. That's all they're getting. Thank you. That was nice. Oh.
All right.
And then somebody tweeted this alternate suggestion for the Pro Bowl.
Please.
Sure.
Let me hear it.
I'm sure you've seen this. It got 7,000 retweets, 85,000 likes.
What?
He said, instead of the Pro Bowl, take the 2 teams with the worst records in the league, the Jags and the Lions.
This surfaces every year.
Let the play one game to determine the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Figure that would be much more competitive than the Pro Bowl.
The players, it would be the same thing. The players don't care who has the first pick.
I'm like, you guys really want to watch the Jags play the Lions? How is that more entertaining?
I mean, if they actually played, I would vote for that. That's more entertaining because as you get to watch football and it has draft implications, but that's stupid. The players aren't. It's going to be the same type of game. The players don't care.
Yeah, players don't care. They're playing for something that the GM gets to do, and there's no telling that number 1 pick even changes the face of the franchise. You can look at draft history and look at all the number 1 picks that have happened, and how many of those have made that team significantly better.
And I also don't blame the players for what they're doing in the Pro Bowl. This year, I saw clips. I didn't watch that shit. No way am I watching the Pro Bowl.
Yo, if you sat through all 4 quarters or whatever the rules are anymore, if you sat through that entire shit, like not just have it on as background noise while you're doing shit around the house, you actually sat down on your couch or whatever with a beer, phone in hand, and you're watching this shit.
Imagine people get up for the Pro Bowl. Like they have a Pro Bowl party at their house.
Please let me know and explain yourself how and why you did that. Because I want to know how you did that. That was terrible football.
According to my sports update, Sunday's Pro Bowl drew it drew 6.69 million viewers across all platforms. How is that embarrassing low number?
That sounds like a lot.
That's a ton. This is the quote from the article. That embarrassingly low number makes 2020 Pro Bowl the least watched since 2006. That's crazy, though. Like, the NFL ain't upset they have 6.69 million viewers.
You still have 6.9 million people. That's like a couple states. Entire states watching your product, and it's the worst year since 2006.
That's crazy.
You're doing a great job, NFL.
But yeah, like I said, I don't blame the players. They don't want to risk injury, and I think they should just go to. I think flag football would be more entertaining. It's what it is. It's 2-hand touch anyway, and a flag. I mean, it's not making a mockery of the sport, and it's like a little Madden mini game that you'd play on Madden. Flag football, and it's something that we can actually relate to. This 2-hand touch / I don't know what it is. It's embarrassing, but I just saw a few clips.
Yeah, maybe yes, they either have to change up how the Pro Bowl is played, like doing that, or maybe do something completely different, like maybe shorten the teams down and
7-on-7.
Do like, I guess, do that, or just do something that isn't football related, like have them go play horse or some random shit. You know,
bags,
cornhole. I'd rather watch Kyler Murray versus Aaron Rodgers in cornhole than I would watching them play two-hand touch in a game like that.
Kyler Murray wearing his Arizona helmet.
Because I think there was something like that during the pandemic. I think they were playing horse. Like NBA players were going to people's houses and playing horse there virtually. I think it was. So, but clearly nobody's watching the Pro Bowl anymore. I miss when it was in Hawaii and everybody like played 100%.
I don't know if they played 100%.
Come on, I seen them clips, but it was hitting.
There was one play in the history of the NFL that was at 100%, and that was Sean Taylor. Tackling the punter.
That's what everybody referenced this past weekend.
Yeah, it's always is, yep.
But all I'm saying is NASCAR had more fans in the stands than Allegiant Stadium did on Sunday. So do something with the Pro Bowl, because I can't do this no more. And I thought I'd see something different, but like I was not expecting two-hand touch. Like that was a shock to me. NASCAR segment. We'll get to Ice Cube shit now, but it was a fun exhibition race. If you're not a NASCAR fan, skip through. You know, there's a little skip button because some of y'all haters on this sport, like this man next to me. But from the crowd shots, it was definitely a completely different audience than what I usually see at NASCAR events. It's usually those types of people that wear the cowboy hats, the ripped jeans, the flannel, the country talkers, that audience. But it's L.A.
My people.
You know, it's L.A., so, you know, it's a combination of all types of sort of people. It's a big melting pot there. And there's no racetracks on the schedule that even come close to the kind of place that Los Angeles is. Most of the tracks are in, like, rural areas, like right outside major cities. So if you go to Atlanta, there's an Atlanta Speedway, there's a Nashville Speedway, but they're like all 40 minutes south of, like, the actual city. They stick these racetracks in the middle of nowhere because that's where the audience is. But I guess it's all for building purposes and that too. But I loved how they turned the LA Coliseum into a short track like that. But I didn't like how the track was so short that the cars couldn't even get any speed. That ain't the kind of NASCAR that I'm used to. You know, I like the fast cars that crash. Well, there was a lot of crashes, but it was just so short that the cars weren't gaining enough speed for it to be entertaining for me. It's just the spectacle that they put on inside of this little oval stadium. That's what made it a little cool. But it reminded me of playing with my little die casts in the middle of my bedroom floor when I was a kid, because I used to collect them, little race cars, and I used to like line them up like they do in the track.
I had
like cars.
I had race cars too. I had like 5 Tony Stewart Tide cars.
We had a Tide car?
Tony Stewart drove the Tide car.
He drove Home Depot.
Who drove the Tide?
There's a couple. There's a couple of drivers. He drove Home Depot for a long ass time.
I swear. Hold on.
And you love Home Depot, so
I do love Home Depot. Hold
so
on.
no wonder you love Tony.
Tony Stewart, Tide.
If he drove Tide, it was probably for a little bit of a race.
What? Hold on. What cars? Ford Mustang. I love how they're known by their sponsors. That's why sponsors in NASCAR are like so clutch.
Sponsors in NASCARs are the main thing, because if you notice, when NASCAR drivers are talking, like pre-interview or post-interview, they always say their car sponsor and name. Like they're like, we're gonna drive this Home Depot, Toyota, Chevy, like around this track.
And how about like Dale or someone else coming out after winning a race, sweating, dehydrated? The first liquid they drink is like either a Budweiser
or milk,
or a Pepsi. Coke. I'm like, ugh, drink some water, bro. Ricky Rudd?
Yeah, Ricky. It was Ricky something.
Oh, it says
almost
Rudd.
said Wallace.
It says Rudd there.
Yeah, Ricky Rudd. I had a Tide car too.
Ricky Craven?
Number 10.
Ricky Craven?
It's number 10. Tide car number 10.
20. Do you want me? Are you done with NASCAR yet?
Oh no,
Go ahead.
We're doing Bubba Wallace talk, but Bubba Wallace started 20th in this race.
Uh-oh.
Can you guess where he finished?
Not top 10. I'm gonna say 28.
18.
Oh,
because there There were only like 25.
So
cars
he
in
passed
this
2
race.
cars in how many laps?
150
Yikes.
of this quarter-mile track, though. So it's hard to pass. But you're off to a great start, Bubba. But it was an exhibition race. It didn't really matter.
At least he finished.
Yes, he did finish 4 laps behind the leader. So he got lapped early, and he didn't finish with the full amount of laps because he fell 4 laps down. However, next week we're going to Daytona. We have the blue-green vacation dual races.
Wow.
They have the extremely long sponsor names for these races, but these dual races are what they use to determine the NASCAR position that you start in. So I think those are on Thursday, the 17th. 7 and 8 p.m. God, I'm a NASCAR influencer. Shit. And then the Daytona 500 will be on the 20th. So if you guys aren't into NASCAR, but you want to get into it, now's the chance because the season starts right now. Not yet, next week, but letting you know now if you want to get a new hobby while NFL season is in the off season. NASCAR is done. I'm off my NASCAR horse power.
So my dad did an article after this race, and this is what he said. I'm going to skip the first few paragraphs about the race. So he says, "Do it again next year. NASCAR and the LA Coliseum folks reportedly have an option for 2 more years, but would year 2 in LA be the same? Maybe not. Okay, probably not. In the late 90s, NASCAR ran a Southwest Tour street race in the Coliseum's parking lot and neighborhood. The first year was a hit. The next 2 years shrank in enthusiasm. This is a different animal, but human nature hasn't changed. Many of us backseat drivers suggest taking it around to other historic venues, Notre Dame Stadium, the Rose Bowl, etc., assuming they're interested. And after Sunday scenes in LA, they might just be interested."
Yeah, I like that idea.
At Notre Dame, that'd be weird. That'd be crazy.
Just turning these places into racetracks would be dope.
Yeah,
Instead
you turn anything into a racetrack.
Yeah, all these arenas are multi-event spaces. I couldn't believe that some of these arenas. Well, obviously I've known this for years now, but when I first realized it, I was like, "What the fuck? These are the same basketball courts that they play NHL on and shit." It's crazy that what it takes to interchange the flooring and the temperature and all that. So building a track inside of a football stadium is no small task. So it'd be cool to do that in new locations. I don't want to see that in LA every year.
So we don't have a lot of voicemails this week. So we haven't done this in a long time, taking live calls. So I just tweeted out our number. We'll see what happens. Might get a call, might not. Some people are shy, but we'll take a few calls. Let's do Wikipedia game later. Let's do hashtag not a Jags podcast.
Hashtag not a Jaguars podcast. And just had to get this off my chest. It's kind of a little rant that Jalen Ramsey is in the Super Bowl and he probably gonna win that bitch. This is just 4 years from when he said that with us.
Got a phone call.
Okay. Great, because I can get on a tangent.
Thank you for calling Dunn and Drew. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is AFC champion Brett Shepard calling from South Bend, Indiana.
What champion?
AFC.
AFC champion. About to be Super Bowl champion? Well, we're just talking about Jalen Ramsey in the Super Bowl. Do you think he's going to follow Jamar Chase around?
I think he's going to, try to follow him around. He's going to be on him all day. I'm not worried about Ramsey.
You're not worried about Jalen, all-pro, all-world.
Those Bengals
Ramsey.
W's got you feeling good. You Joe Burrow cocky right now.
I mean, it's just facts. He's beating us.
Who's beating you?
Okay, you can see. Well, okay. Let's say Ramsey covers up Chase. Who's stopping Higgins and Boyd?
I haven't heard Boyd's name in a while. What's his deal?
Not since week 4.
Because the other two been eating.
I guess that's true.
Just making sure
almost 1,000 yards.
Making sure he's still playing.
You seem like extremely confident going into the Super Bowl against the Rams.
I kind of am for no reason. I think it's because I think Matthew Stafford's due for a bad game, He led the league in interceptions this year. He's been solid in the playoffs. What?
Matt Stafford led the league in interceptions?
Correct. Tied with Trevor.
He said correct.
Wow, I did not know that. Thank you.
Finna fact check you, though.
Yeah, so he's due for a 3-interception
Yikes.
stacked. Everyone tweeting about what happened to Stafford. There's the Detroit Stafford.
Hey.
It's coming. He's going to implode.
He did lead, but he was tied for first
With Trevor.
Yikes. What are you going to do? Where are you going to be actually for this game since you live in South Bend? Where are you going to be?
That's TBD. Still trying to figure that out.
You don't know yet?
No.
Damn.
Where would you, if you could be anywhere, where would you want to be?
SoFi Stadium.
Really? See, I don't see. I know. I get people wanting to do that. I don't know if I'd want to do that.
I'd want to be there, but then I feel like if I was at the game and then once it ended, I'd be like, shit. I wish I was with Bengals fans and stuff and not a bunch of suits.
That and there's a risk that you lose, and that would suck too.
And then
that would. You're stuck in LA after an hour.
Yeah,
stuck in LA. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember I was talking to you last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever the fuck that was, maybe last week, after the Bengals beats the Chiefs. And I was like, oh, I might be in Cincinnati. Well, I won't be anymore. But I think you should pull up to Cincinnati because I feel like it's going to be a party out there, all weekend. It's going to be slammed out there because I saw how packed it was after we went to the Jags-Bengals game. We couldn't get into a bar, right outside the stadium. And now you guys are in the Super Bowl. That city's gonna be stupid.
Saturday night, the scenes at the bar, I can't imagine.
Yeah, I kind of want to not go there for the game, but then if we win, go down 2 days later for the parade.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, you got to go to the parade.
Yeah, there's no way you're not missing a parade if y'all win.
Yeah, that's what.
You're also not missing.
If we go,
yeah.
So if I went down for the game and then the parade wasn't until Wednesday or Thursday, I don't want to lurk for 4 or 5 days. But I guess it'd be lit. But still,
you also can't miss a parade that will never happen. So,
I'm not a Rams fan, buddy.
Oh, how are you stopping Aaron Donald and Von Miller?
Just like every pass rusher you've ever heard of that they talk about on ESPN, the Watts, anybody, the Bosa's, we've seen them all, and we're here. 9 sacks. We're still here. We still win.
God, he's got an answer for everything. He's ready. He's ready for this fucking
game. I'm ready.
You're hyping me up for the game.
Well, I am rooting for you. I'm in the Bengals corner here. I love this underdog story because you are quite an underdog. All playoffs you've been, but
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You got a score prediction?
Score prediction. I'm gonna go 27-13.
13? You think Stafford's getting 13
Man
in the Super Bowl?
is so confident.
Maybe
after you gave up 24 points in one half to Mahomes, you don't think Stafford can do that with Kupp?
We also gave up 3 points to Mahomes in one half.
I know, but my point was you gave up 24 and you put in 13 total points on the Rams.
A lot of people aren't talking about the Rams O-line, low-key ass. I think we're going to have more sacks than them. Everyone wants to talk about the Bengals O-line and 9 sacks against the Titans. And how are you going to – also, if you get Von Miller in pass coverage, good luck. Everyone thinks he's great because he can just rush the passer. Yeah. If he has to guard a running back out of the backfield, that's not pretty. That's not pretty if you're a Rams fan.
Well, I'm for no reason in particular starting to hate Sean McVay, so I'm rooting for
no reason. I'm starting to hate the guy.
just hating his little short, goofy ass. But I'm rooting for these damn Bengals, and I'm with you. I'm just giving you a little pushback to give you a little shit.
For sure.
Rooting for you too. Thanks for calling.
All right, thanks, boys. Houday, love you.
Houday, love you.
Peace.
Not many things better than an ice cold Yingling when you're craving it.
Ice cold.
Unknown caller.
Hello?
Dunn and Drew, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, it was Zach Mamba.
Hey, Zach Mamba. What's good?
What you mean? What the like? I'm not the number one. I mean, everybody says this shit, but I'm definitely number one listener. I don't give a fuck.
When's the last time?
We have never spoken to you on the phone or heard a call.
No, we have. And I had
he spit the worst takes
in the world.
Yes, I was about to say he spit the worst takes ever. I can't remember what they were. They were so bad.
It was that was back in the SoundCloud days, right? With Miami.
That wasn't SoundCloud.
Damn,
was it?
Memory is terrible. But no, it was definitely while y'all was off of SoundCloud. But I said the Canes were gonna win the ACC. I said, don't be surprised if they upset Bama.
Yeah.
We ended up getting smacked, and I wanted to call so many times more, but just like how y'all think you have Eric for sure thinks he has a curse, and I think both y'all think you have a curse, but I for sure do. Like anytime I speak some shit into existence, it ends up being the opposite. So didn't want to call in, but football season's over. My Bucks lost. Brady retired. Canes, I mean, we're making good moves in the off season, but I know we're not going to talk college football. And fucking NBA, Lakers suck right now, but don't give a shit because LeBron's still on my team. And y'all know I'm the number one fucking LeBron hater. So
yeah, really weird.
That is crazy that you got LeBron and Brady to your favorite NBA and NFL teams. How the fuck did that feel?
I mean, it felt good, but like I said last time I called, I mean, I'm spoiled. So for me, it's just like winning is cool. And I guess now I'll know as a Bucs fan again what it feels like to lose. Because when we got Jameis, I was also a Jameis hater. I mean, being a UM fan, and I just never really liked Jameis anyways. I wanted us to get Mariota, even though he wasn't going to be much fucking better. But as soon as we got Jameis, jumped off the Bucs train, tried cheering for the Browns for a little bit because one, they had a bunch of Canes fans on the team. And then, I mean, two, I moved to Ohio like shortly after, as you know, Eric. But cheering for the Browns, I mean, it was kind of trash, obviously. But now, I mean, the Canes is the one team that I cheer for that has sucked over the last 20 years. I mean, it's not like to Jags level, so I kind of feel like
that was a stray. That was unnecessary.
Why are we catching straight?
Unnecessary stray.
You say season over, chill.
I apologize. But no, when y'all talk Jag shit, it's like I can kind of be sympathetic or empathetic, whatever the fuck.
Empathetic.
To y'all. Yeah, so.
Tomato my busy.
Cowboys sounds really shit. But what's good with y'all? I mean, I talked to Eric here and there, but what's good with y'all? What y'all talking about right now?
We're talking about the Super Bowl, and I actually wanted to thank you for the invite to your wedding.
Oh, no problem. So, I mean, I'm sure Eric told you definitely for John Day at first. And I'm like, you know what? If she can't go, tell Andy to pull his ass up. But I need you to shower your legs, bro. I just need you to have some good hygiene if you're going to be at the wedding.
Why you said
Because, I mean, I definitely have family from overseas, and they're going to be like, yo, this is how Americans are.
They're
They're going to be like, these white people dirty as shit.
Well, how many whites?
Well, my fiance, she's half white, so, I mean, there will definitely, and her black side, she doesn't associate with them. Unfortunately, her dad wasn't in her life, or continuing the stereotype, but no, all my fiance side of the family will be white.
Okay, so good. I'll be there.
You will not be alone. But I'm glad you will be. I'm glad you'll be pulling up.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks for the invite.
So do I still need to send back the RSVP, or is this good?
No, this is good. I'll put it in my spreadsheet as soon as I get home. I'm sorry if the audio is trash. I'm in my car right now.
I can't promise a shower pre, but I can definitely promise a shower post because maybe I'll be dancing. So if I do dance, I'm definitely showering after that.
I'm definitely excited though, man. I've never met you face to face.
Yeah,
obviously.
I know.
We've interacted via phone call on the pod and on social media and whatnot, but I'm glad I get to meet the Andy Drew.
Well, I was a big LNV fan, so I might late night Vine fan, so I might also be starstruck.
It's lit. When y'all come down, we definitely gotta do a fucking pod collab, whatever the fuck. Like getting on yours, getting on ours.
He's got a pod too.
Yeah, I see. I follow the clips on Twitter.
Yeah, I've been.
Y'all got a
slacking
setup
and
set
busy
up.
as fuck at work. No, our setup kind of trash. I like y'all.
You got the equipment though.
Yeah, we did. But I'm sure y'all already gave your predictions on the Super Bowl. I got fucking Rams, but I would like to see the Bengals, especially living in Cincy for 3 years and knowing a bunch of people that cheer for the Bengals. So it'd be dope to see the Bengals bring a trophy to the city.
Yeah, I'm the same
But,
way.
Yeah, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. I'm sure there's other people trying to call in.
Tons.
As always, I appreciate y'all and everything y'all do. Love seeing the growth. And y'all boys take it easy.
All right.
All right,
to you
man.
soon.
See you in May. Looking forward to it.
All right. Love you. Bye.
I was a little caught off guard there.
Me too.
I was like, why are you laughing like that? Oh, I get it.
Bro, I thought the same thing. Like, something wrong with him. but it's just
our
inside jokes.
Yeah.
So you good, Zach?
Anyway.
Shit. Anyway, before the callers called, I was saying I got to get this off my chest because Jalen Ramsey's in the Super Bowl, and he's probably going to win. I think Rams probably will win, but I'm going for the Bengals. So I just want to do a little self-deprecation, if I may, because in the Jalen Ramsey trade, we got 3 picks, and this is who we took. We took Caleb Von Chase
Oh, don't do this.
who's got 2 sacks, no interceptions, no forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries in 2 years. Travis Etienne, Liz Frank injury right out the gate in fucking training camp. My boy didn't even get to play a preseason game. We haven't even seen what Travis Etienne can do in the NFL.
No, he got injured in preseason game.
Well, I'm fake. Jordan Smith, edge rusher from UAB. First of all, UAB, this is the same school that didn't have a football program like 2-3 years ago. They disbanded it and then brought it
What?
back.
Oh, that's that school.
Yeah. He came from there. He played only in the last 2 games last season, maybe like 35 snaps, and he only got 2 total tackles. So this is the return on investment for the trade, and just goes to what Zach said, a little empathy for our pitiful organization.
Yeah, the draft picks, I heard this one day, and is so true. The picks you get for the player look sexy until you put names to those picks. Like when we got 2 firsts for Jalen, I was like, okay, 2 first-round picks, 2 first-round talents. But then you're like, oh, wait, our GMs have to pick the players. And then you put names associated with those picks. And you're like, all right, we got Jalen for Travis Etienne and Caleb Von Chase on. Yikes. That does not equate. That is not a balanced scale there. So,
And boy, let me tell you, like football workout videos and post, training videos where the players is shredded, shirtless, those look amazing.
that don't translate.
And then when they on the football field, it all comes crashing down. So
Speaking of crashing down, we have Raiders fan Tyler McWilliams on the other line. Tyler, what's good?
Oh
Who you
my
got?
gosh.
Who you got for the Super Bowl?
That's a great question. It's my 25th time calling you, so I'm glad I got through.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
oh really? Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Do you know what the spread is right now?
It's
Should be
4.5 Rams
Yikes.
as of today.
Do we need a score prediction as well?
I mean, if it's too hard, just tell us who wins.
We're just asking for a winner here.
So,
I'm gonna say the Bengals
wow.
are gonna win. I think it's like a team of destiny. I don't know. I mean, I
Fair.
could see it going either way. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. I don't
Yes,
think it
for
matters
that.
if the Reds are at home. I'm gonna go with Bengals 27, Rams 25.
Okay, thank
Interesting.
you.
I don't know how they're gonna get to 25, but
Hey, a lot of these games, because I've been doing polls in our Facebook group, a lot of these games have finished with some
Yeah.
weird ass scores. So hey,
Scoregami.
you guessed that
I
shit.
think some weird shit's gonna happen. Like a safety, you're like a bunch of like missed PATs or I don't know. Some weird
from the
connection.
Bengals.
Yeah, not from my boy.
Icy Max gonna be good.
So what's on your mind today? Other than what definitely wasn't Super Bowl. I could tell it wasn't Super Bowl.
Yeah, I can care less. I mean, this is like the first Super Bowl probably in like over 10 years where I haven't cared who won. Every other Super Bowl, I definitively want someone to lose. Besides the Chiefs and Niners, which I wanted them both to lose, though.
Mm-hmm.
So my mind. Besides that,
Are you just thinking about the draft coming up in April?
Yeah, yeah.
So you buy your ticket. So Eric, Dunn and Drew is meeting Tyler and a couple of our other, actually his brother too. He's been a lifelong.
Yeah, my other brother might go too. So you might be both.
Whoa.
Both Mick Williams. Might be 3 McWilliams you're with.
Wow.
Wait, you have another brother?
Yeah, the one that he had to
an older
leave
brother.
the first retreat for because he got pregnant.
Oh,
Or he had a baby.
Yep. He got it.
Sorry, my brother's pregnant. I gotta go. I wouldn't blame you. Yeah, we're all going to Vegas for the draft. If anyone's listening that wants to slide, hit us up.
We're trying to have a big group come out there. There's probably going to be another Jags draft party there, probably in Mandalay Bay Hotel.
And if you saw our Cleveland draft vlog, it is going to be stupid.
Yeah, imagine Cleveland times 100. It's gonna be degenerates everywhere.
Yeah, my friend Roman
I'm not gonna.
came over last night. We were talking. I invited him out there, and like
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to tell him and Andy, like, I don't know, man. I'm getting kind of old. I don't really got the clubby Eric in me anymore. And they're like, shut the fuck up. Once you get there, you're gonna be passing around shots.
Exactly. I say that now all the time when I go out, and I'm like, Vegas is another beast. They step foot in Vegas. Just hand me the bottle. I'm ready to chug.
Pass me the bottle.
You guys will see Vegas. Imagine you know me on retreat.
Yeah.
Times that by
No way.
Yeah,
tenfold.
I'm pretty.
It's gonna be
I'm pretty scared to go to Vegas with you.
Yeah.
Because I know your energy.
Yeah.
And I was just in Vegas in October, and like I hadn't been there since 2014, so this was my first time actually like going out on the strip and shit like that. So every night I was like, I can't believe this place is fucking real. 24.
Dude,
it's open 24/7.
insane.
You can always get liquor.
insane.
It's a party like everywhere.
People drinking at 8 a.m. People waking up. People ain't sleeping.
People, yourself.
Or I stayed at a casino till 5 a.m. just like wandering because I could.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
It's nonstop, 24/7. Do whatever you want any time of the day.
Literally do whatever you want. As long as
Literally
you're not
adult.
doing anything that can get you arrested, beating somebody up.
Even that. Well, that's
Chill.
Just don't beat somebody up. But
We've seen too many stories this
season.
season from players out in Las Vegas getting arrested for this dumb shit they're doing. Like,
Shit, I'm next. Bring me up.
And you're a Raiders fan.
it's true.
Exactly. So
You're gonna be walking around in Raiders merch 24/7 out there.
yeah, I mean, at night I'll change into my nice clothes, but when we go out,
Like your Dunn and Drew shirt.
Exactly. That's what I wore to the pool party.
Mhm.
I wore a Dunn and Drew tank top, and my younger brother wore another Dunn and Drew tank top.
That's what I want to get to in Vegas is a fucking pool party because I didn't get.
Yeah, they'll be open. They open next month. So.
I didn't get to go to one in October. I barely got to
they're
do
so
anything.
fun.
But pool party
We
was
got to
like
do one either Friday or Saturday or Sunday.
like stadium swim or like one of the like resorts.
I like Encore.
Encore?
nuts.
Guess I'll start tanning.
That's at yeah. Get your tan on.
Guess I'll stop
but yeah,
ordering
really
crumble.
Yes, please stop ordering crumble. Tyler,
Oh god.
Tyler, before you go,
Yep.
so what do you? Let's hear. We need a little spiel. What do you put on your post podcast release voice and face and talk to the people that are wondering if they should listen? Wondering if they should listen to the next episode of Dunn and Drew.
How hard do you want me to go?
Go go 95.
95.
You got sponsors on it?
No sponsors.
Okay. All right. So what? Pod just dropped.
Pod just dropped.
You send me. Okay. You send the text.
And I said to Ty, I said, hey boys, pod drop. Tyler, where you at?
It's 9:17 Eastern.
PM East Coast or East?
Yes, Eastern. I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
It might be 10.
Yeah, like 10, 11 usually.
Stop stalling.
All right. Cool. I get the notification.
He's like, all right, good. He's like taking notes. All right. Something. Okay.
I'll do it in my normal voice, so I usually whisper. Well, I'll do it in a whisper voice. Listen up, you fucking whore bitch fucks. Get your fucking phone out. I swear to fucking God. If you don't take your fucking phone out right now and run the goddamn pot up, I'm going to come over there and it's not going to be fucking pretty. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to whip it out. You're going to fucking like it. You're going to run that shit up on YouTube, on fucking Apple Podcasts. I don't give a shit. Run it up or else I'm coming hard. Cool problem.
I love it. Every week, baby.
I can't wait for it tonight.
Well, it's coming hard. Just like I said.
But yes, I am very scared that you're going to force something down my
Everyone's
throat
going to
in
listen to this part and be like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, they will.
They won't get it.
Whatever. They won't understand. It's fine.
But they'll know now. They'll know now.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. They better know.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right, Tyler, love you.
Love you too.
Have a good night.
See you guys soon.
Yes, sir. Peace.
It's like 4 o'clock here.
I forgot you in Cali.
Have a good night. 4 o'clock.
Darkest shit here. We talked about this in a separate video, but we're still in the Not a Jags podcast segment, but Doug Pederson is now our head coach after that long drawn out hiring process. First guy we interviewed is the same guy we hire. And recently we just got Mike McCoy for QB coach. And I'll just say this. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know who all these fucking coordinators are that become head coaches or QB coaches or any of these specialized positions that they make up in the NFL, because I have no fucking idea who these people are. I may have mentioned this on pod before. I'm just sitting there watching the play on the field. I don't understand personnel. I don't understand scheme usually. I'm just a fan hoping somebody scores a goddamn touchdown. So you tell me we got Mike McCoy as QB coach. I'm looking at you like, who?
But he was a head coach for the Chargers.
And that's why I have Andy here to give me the information.
Yeah, Doug Pederson has filled out Mike McCoy at quarterback coach. Reports are that the Jaguars are very interested and soon to be signing the linebackers coach from the Bucks to become the defensive coordinator for the Jaguars. And from
a little bit earlier too.
from what it seems like, from what Doug said the other day at the press conference, we're probably keeping the 3-4 scheme. Let's see, press conference. Doug, my takeaway from the press conference on Saturday: Doug's going to be great. He's the perfect fit for this situation. There's still a bunch of me that wanted Leftwich. It's just the swagger, the nostalgia from, like, it just would have been so. The fact that he would have brought his own GM and Balky could have been out of here, that was just the overall. That would have been euphoric. Shout Rue. But Doug Pederson, perfect fit, quarterback whisperer, gonna call the plays off. Doug, what he did in Philly was great. Shad Khan looked really bad in the presser. That was one of my takeaways.
He looked like a dog that gets beaten that's afraid of their owner. That's what he looked like up there.
I remember. So if you guys were listening for the past like month and a half, 2 months, you know that we've speculated that Shad Khan either doesn't care enough about Trent Baalke being bad to do anything, or he's just really bad at his, or he doesn't care, or he's really bad at his job. I think those were the two options.
Jesus Christ.
I can't breathe. And it's like everything that we thought came like true at the press conference.
Yeah.
He was asked why he didn't fire Trent Baalke, and he replied, quote, "I want the best people around me." If you ask anyone about Trent Baalke, they'll tell you that he's not a good guy and he's not good at his job. So Shad Khan is completely clueless, or he's completely lying. I'm like, I can't believe that was the case. That was his answer. I want the best people around me. That quote from the presser was like my number one takeaway. He really said, I want the best people around me. And that's why he kept Trent Baalke. Like that's mind blowing. And I mean, after all the ranting we did the last couple months about this GM, about Trent Baalke, and we finally get the answer to the question from Shad.
Literally being on the news for having this GM in the position he is, and our owner says, I want the best people around me.
And man, so like, I am just, and I don't know. I don't know what to say. We're doomed. We're doomed unless we fell backwards into this hire. I think Shad got lucky. Clearly, he apparently offered the job to other coaches. But I think he got lucky with Doug Pederson. We just got to keep getting lucky because our front office is shit.
And that's another question that
Shad
was
Khan
asked
is
to him.
clueless.
I think it was the first question I asked him if he offered anybody else the position.
His answer was so bad.
And he went around the question. He didn't even answer it.
He talked in circles, which means he did. They did offer. And it was reported that Byron Leftwich got offered the job. And he did. And something happened, which is being thought that it was he wanted to bring his own GM in, and Shad Khan said no.
Yeah. Because he wants the best people around him.
Yeah. So we have to keep getting lucky. We got lucky. Doug Pederson's here. We got to keep getting lucky because the brains at the head of the operation is not good. Either doesn't care or doesn't know, or is talking to the wrong people. Speaking of head coaching hires, the Dolphins head coaching firing and hiring, that whole head coaching saga is one of the most interesting and crazy and entertaining sagas in NFL history. First they fire Flores, a black head coach. And then they hire Mike McDaniel, a, quote, black head coach. And but before they hire him, Flores sues the league for being racist. And so that happened. Big story for a week. Still going on.
Yeah. It's just not going to be in the news every single day, but the case is still going to be ongoing.
Mike McDaniel's his name, right?
Yeah.
A wedding photo is released of Mike McDaniel's parents' wedding to prove that he is half black. I can't remember if it was his dad or his mom, but he is indeed half black. So the 49ers get a compensatory pick, actually 2, I think, 3rd-round picks for him getting hired because he's a minority. That's crazy. I wonder if that never, like, who has to say that? I wonder if he made it be known that he was a minority.
He had to prove it.
So the Niners could get that pick. Wonder if he's doing them a solid. But the fact that the Niners are getting draft picks because Mike McDaniel is getting hired for the Dolphins, that's just hilarious. And then to top it all off, as if that wasn't enough, Mike McDaniel is a weird cat as it is. And I had no idea he was on the head coaching radars of people when we were seeing press conferences of him this year. I thought he was just a quirky offensive coordinator. Actually, there was a point where I didn't even know he was the offensive coordinator for the Niners. I thought he was just a position coach. Then he gets hired for the Dolphins job.
So this guy seemingly came out of nowhere?
That's what I feel. I didn't know this guy until memes were being made because he looks just kind of funky.
little goofy and young.
Goofy looking. So here's him in probably the most awkward conversation that's ever happened. The Dolphins actually tweeted this. They tweeted out a video of Mike McDaniel talking to Tua on FaceTime, and it is so awkward, so weird, so quirky that it seems like an SNL skit acted by Pete Davidson. So
I haven't really talked to him.
Here he
There
is.
he is, man. I just had to get on with you real quick.
Sounds kind of drunk.
Yeah, I was about to say, first of all, he sounds drunk.
Just celebrating.
I have an
Tua.
extensive professional relationship, my man. One thing I know about you is you have the ambition to be great. My job is to coach you to get all that greatness out of you. And it's going to be fun, man.
Get all that greatness out of
that
you.
is so drunk
Yeah,
talk.
he's drunk as fuck in that call. Gotta be.
Because you'd be great, and my job is to get greatness out of you.
It's going to be work, but I know you're not afraid of that. So this is an awesome day for me, and I'm damn sure going to make sure that when you look back on this day, you're going to be like, damn, that was one of the best days of my career too. Okay? But I'll earn that.
I'm guessing he's going to look back and say, what the fuck was that?
You got me? No, since you can't hear him, there's a camera on us right now. Since you can't hear him,
There's a camera on us right now. He's drunk.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
On the PJ.
The PJ. That is so crazy. Yeah, that's going to work out. Congrats, Dolphins. You got your coach.
I think the Dolphins are going to have the first pick next year.
Yeah, I saw you tweet that. I don't think I follow that.
It's okay. I like having outlandish takes that probably won't.
Yeah, that never
age,
come true.
But if it does, it'll look good. Dunn and Drew is brought to you by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy sports app available in about 35 states, now in Virginia.
The state for lovers.
So, Virginia listeners, download PrizePicks, use code Dunn and Drew for 100% instant deposit match up to $100. How to play PrizePicks, Virginia. Welcome. Now you can play. So, if you are listening and from Virginia, this is how you play. It's very simple. All you do is pick an over-under on 2 to 5 players' projections, stats usually. NASCAR is coming, so we'll see what that's like. But right now, you've got the Super Bowl coming up to pick. You got NBA. You have golf will be on there, like birdies, over-under birdies, stuff like that. And you have the opportunity to win up to 10 times on any entry that you bet with a nice 5-pick power play.
I'm going to go stupid for the Super Bowl. Like, I can't wait. Should we make our picks now?
I only have one in right now currently. I placed it last week. It's very obscure. Like, no offensive players, anything like that. I'm lying.
For NFL?
Yeah. I lied. Just looked at it. Let me just tell you guys, I've been losing so much. Nothing new there, but like I've just been $10 L, $5 L, $10 L, $30 L, $50 L, $105 L.
My God.
$20 L, and then $125 was my last win, January 25th. I get like a win like once every 7 weeks. But the one Super Bowl play I have now, may do another one, but a little nervous, I was just like.
Well, my last few, $80 win, $40 win.
Oh, you're on a win streak?
$10 loss, $20 loss, $20 loss, $25 win, $45 win, $15 loss.
So how much you got chilling to bet right now?
I don't know how to tell.
Right there.
I have 200, I guess.
Jesus.
So
Nice.
should I put 200 on the Super Bowl?
No. Imagine. Yeah.
Gonna lose it all.
Low key. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm most confident when I do, let's say, $50 bet on like 2 to 3 players. If I have to do a 5-pick one, I'm like, there's no way I'm hitting this shit. It's just way too many to like.
No, I do 5 because you still get money.
I know you get a lot of money
if you do 3, or if you only get 3 right or 4 right.
But it's like 25.
But if you get all 5 right,
fraction.
it's stupid money.
It is. But mentally, I'm just more comfortable with 3.
I always do 5.
But I have this small one. If you actually do it on the computer, there's more available.
I'm good.
So I saw that and I did Evan McPherson, Bengals kicker, longest field goal, 45.5. I took the over. But if you're on the app, they don't have that.
So how do we feel about Cooper Kupp going over 101 yards?
I took his over as well.
I might do receptions. 8
101?
receptions. He's going to have more than 8.
Yeah, I did.
OBJ is going to have more than 5.
I did Kupp 102.5 receiving over because like he goes over every fucking game.
Oh my God. Do you see these? Longest play? That's
Oh,
new.
shit.
There's a longest play prop. Matthew Stafford, 38.5.
Oh.
Joe Burrow, 38.5. So someone just got to throw a 40-yard touchdown. Jamar Chase's longest play is only 27.5.
Oh.
I might live in this.
Get in there.
I'm getting in here. Wow. Targets. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did targets last. 11 for Cooper Kupp. That's over.
They've got 4th down conversions allowed, time of possession allowed, punts, gross punt yards.
Wow, they've really went all out for the Super Bowl.
They've added hella stats. QB rating, imagine. 99.5 for Burrow.
Touchdowns. Wow. Damn, they got everything. Or completion percentage. Holy crap. Sacks. Rams 3.5. Oh man, I'm gonna do so many entries.
Yikes.
Time off possession allowed. Oh, time of possession.
Off.
Time off possession. Time of possession allowed. What? The 4th down conversion allowed?
You can do a bunch of 5.
I guess I'll do like 3 5ers. There's so many things here. PrizePicks, guys. Download it. If you just download for the Super Bowl, they'll match your money. Put in 20. They'll give you 20. Put in 100. They'll give you 100. Use our code Dunn and Drew, though.
You're going to be watching that Super Bowl with those picks like, oh, fuck.
See, now I'm like, that's why we got PrizePicks to like for a game like this will hype you up. If I could win thousands of dollars on this game, I am going to be all in, baby.
Well, you should if you have almost $200 to put on it.
I'm not doing all that. I got to save that.
Yeah, you 20 here, 20
I got
here,
to save that
20
for
there.
March Madness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can make a fuck ton of money just doing $20.
Okay.
You make $100 on that, $200. But since this is basically the Super Bowl episode, we have to finally get into our picks for the game, our official picks for the game. And seeing as Drew has essentially a 2-game lead on me, I need something here that will get me a sweep.
A sweep.
So Rams currently at 4.5 favorite. I'm sure that'll change as the week goes on, but hey, in betting, you take what you can get. And right now our spread's 4.5 on this Tuesday night. So 4.5 Rams over under 48.5. So whatever Drew picks, I'm going to have to believe and root for the opposite because I see no other way to choose this game to get a win on the season. After however many long weeks this was like 20 weeks of game picks. I remember our week 2 starting this, and here we are at the end of it, and I'm just out of reach.
So what are we going to do? Are we going to do the pick a winner and then pick over under 48.5?
I feel like those are the only 2 stat lines that.
Well, I have to go first because
Yes,
you need to see what I do. Make it easier for you. God, I'm just handicapping myself just to make it interesting. Give me Rams to win and cover.
No. But you need to actually believe it.
Duh.
So don't just like.
No, I believe it.
Yeah.
So I'm also having an advantage being able to go first.
Yes. Because you're like, this is basically the all or nothing here because you've won the season. This is, if your take is wrong, then I'm stealing the season from you.
Yeah, Rams. They're going to cover. It's not even going to be close, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yeah, the Bengals. No one. You can't come in here and steal the show right away. So the Rams are going to win. The team was bought. It was paid for. OBJ is going to do Super Bowl stuff. He might outshine Cooper Kupp in this game, but Cooper Kupp's going to get his. Matthew Stafford is going to get his ring. He's going to finally get his ring. Jalen Ramsey, unfortunately, I'm turning the game off as soon as it's over. I'm not watching any post-game ceremony. The Rams, it's not going to be close. Like I said, the defense is going to feast, and the Rams will not do what the Chiefs did. The Rams will not become lifeless in the second half. So give me 30 to 21 Rams. And the over-under is what?
48 and a half, so that'd be over.
Okay. So over, and so you have to go under that, and you have to pick Bengals.
Yep. I'm not mad picking Bengals anyway. Give me a Bengals Super Bowl dub. The over-under, though, a little sketched out here because it's a Super Bowl. I feel like both these teams are going to put up some points. So, but, if it's under, it's under. And I'll win if Bengals win, but.
Do you believe it?
I believe the Bengals. I don't believe the Bengals. I want the Bengals, but I don't believe they'll win. So, essentially, there's no winning here. I'm just trying to salvage my L, but I can't. Congrats, bitch.
How about this take? I saw this on Twitter. Quote, it's from a Bengals fan, He said, "I'm not sure a professional athlete has ever impacted a city more than Joe Burrow has impacted Cincinnati." And it was from their Super Bowl pep rally in the stadium. He came out to fireworks and the crowd going nuts. He's wrong. There are many athletes that have impacted a city more than Joe Burrow. It's his first year of turning that city up. You need some more time. Have they rebuilt their stadium because of him?
That stadium hasn't been touched in years.
Has their downtown rejuvenated because of him? I can name so many more. We have Michael Jordan in Chicago. That's just easy one. LeBron James in Cleveland. Peyton Manning in Indy.
Yep.
Tom Brady in Boston.
Legends.
Drew Brees in New Orleans after Katrina. Maybe Kobe. LA has a lot to lean on, but maybe Kobe. You see the impact that he had.
Definitely,
especially
Kobe.
after he died. Definitely Kobe.
Yeah, Kobe is LA.
Okay, I guess he is. You're right. I'm just thinking of LA having such a historic franchise that it's not all about just one player.
But if it is,
did LA need Kobe?
But if it is, I think it would be Kobe.
Kobe, yeah. Tim Tebow in Gainesville, maybe.
JJ Watt in Houston.
Yeah,
that's a stretch, but. If we're talking Joe Burrow's impact right now, no,
yeah,
not there. They're on their high penis horse.
High penis.
Oh
boy.
Boy, we had the NBA trade deadline, man. I know all you NBA fans have been seeing these crazy trades going down. Crazy. They ain't been
I heard something about the Kings.
Yeah, Kings traded away this 21-year-old guy they got in the 2020 draft who's been their rising star that's taking the place of De'Aaron Fox, essentially, and they traded him away to the Pacers for Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, and Justin Holiday.
Why?
But I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But the Kings, think of the Kings as us. They have a minority owner, like the Jags, and they haven't been good since 2005, 6, 7. They currently hold the longest playoff drought in the NBA. 15 years.
Wow. Yeah, the Kings are so irrelevant.
And it's still going. So
I don't know anyone that's on their team.
Yeah, they're not there.
The Kings. That's a team?
Yeah. When you did that NBA game, you're like, don't tell me it's somebody on the Kings. I have no ideas on the Kings.
Yeah.
Nobody does. Does anybody who lives in Sacramento? Nobody.
That's That's California?
Yeah.
I didn't even know the Kings were in California.
Jesus.
They don't. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're in Northern California. Sacramento.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're so irrelevant.
But we've never had anybody call in that said, yo, my Kings are trash. I feel for you, Jags fans. So if you're listening, you're a hidden Kings fan, I'm sorry. And there's some people that tweeted me today that said they're a Kings fan and a Jags fan. Very sorry for y'all. I don't even know how that happens. But there were multiple people that said that. They're like,
Masochists.
they're like, oh, I'm a fan of both. It's like, Jesus, how? First of all, they're here and here. And then they're both shit. Complete shit. Like decades of being ass type shit. But teach their own. But trade deadline this Thursday, 3 p.m. Tune into NBA on TNT for I think the All-Star teams will be happening.
Yeah, we got an all-star call. We want to transition to the voicemails.
Let's get it.
It's from Ryan Ska.
Oh, it's probably about Murray.
What up, guys? It's Ryan from San Angelo, and I want to actually come on here being happy. Last time I called in, I wanted to kill myself, but I'm happy now. DeJounte Murray's an all-star, baby. I knew enough complaining would get him in. But now I hope everyone kind of, doesn't hit the who button whenever his name is brought up in NBA conversations. I hope that, he actually, gets the respect he deserves, all right? That's pretty much it. Have a good rest of the podcast, guys.
Who? He made it because...
What team is that?
Spurs.
Oh.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah. Fuck us. But he made it because Draymond's injured, so he replaced Draymond on the roster. So this is like, what do you call it? Compensation all-star for him. So you can be happy all you want, Scott, but we can't really count it. He's still not getting the credit he deserves. He's filling in for an injured player like LaMelo Ball is for Durant. So he made it because he did enough this season to be considered one, but he's still an afterthought. But I'm with you. I'm a Spurs fan like you. He's good. He's gotten triple doubles. He's like climbing the Spurs record books. But we're still the Spurs, and we're never going to be, respected unless we have another GOAT like Tim Duncan or Manu.
Or
Tony.
Or
Bruce Bowen.
Or
Pop.
Keep going.
Bruce Bowen.
Oh,
Robert
going.
Horry. Oh, Gary Neal.
Yes.
People are going to start saying, who the fuck are these guys?
We got a random-ass call after the last pod. It was just such a weird question for the timing. So let's hear from Diesel.
After the last pod?
Yeah, remember Diesel?
Hey, what's up? It's Diesel. I have a question for you guys. How much would you guys be willing to pay for a new company to take over the Madden series and make it the best possible game it could be?
How much would you pay?
Me personally, I'd probably pay $200, $250, and then obviously from then on it'd be like $60 a year. But I was wondering what you guys would think about that. I know y'all probably don't play Xbox anymore. Y'all are busy, but I thought it'd be cool to hear that. So yeah, have a good podcast. See you, boys.
Diesel, Rockstar could make the next Madden. I ain't paying $250. 2K can make the next Madden game, and I'm not paying $250.
Is that a Vine reference? Because I did that.
What?
If Rockstar and EA made a game together.
Oh, really? You did?
Yeah.
A Vine?
Yeah, a little Vine.
What was it?
That was the. It was me in front of the TV, and the EA Sports thing came on. I was like EA Sports, and then and then I did the gunshot.
Good shot. That's good.
It's a good one. Makes me giggle.
Good. Find that.
I don't know how, but I'll try.
All right, next from Brian, our boy Brian.
What's up, boys? It's your boy Brian.
Hey there. What did I say?
So tomorrow's the Busch Clash, and it goes along the tradition of all these other sports that are starting to play games in like really fun and quirky places. They have the NHL Stadium Series where they play games in like football, like baseball fields and football stadiums outside. They play those hockey games, and then I know last year the MLB did the Field of Dreams game, and it got me thinking, like, where would the NFL, if the NFL were to do something like that, where would they do it? Like, where would they play? Where could they put a football game where it would be kind of like along the lines of the the NASCAR Clash at the Coliseum, or like, something fun like that where it'll be a big event. So let me know what you guys think. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.
I don't know. They'd have to ice skate or something.
Ice skate.
Is it just football?
Well, it's just racing and just baseball. To be on to do a similar thing to the Field of Dreams, they'd have to find a movie. Maybe they go to a prison yard.
A prison yard. They go to Alcatraz, and the NFL players play there.
I wish I had a good answer for this, but I don't.
Yeah, I'd have to brainstorm that one.
Where did never mind. The Blind Side take place? Baltimore?
That was where he grew up.
While I'm here, I wanted to give my prediction for the Super Bowl so that it's on record, and if I'm right, I'm gonna look like a genius. I think the Bengals are gonna win 34-31 on the last second touchdown. Joe Burrow is gonna have one of those all-time great game-winning drives, and they're gonna win. That's my prediction. Bye.
That's my prediction. Bye.
Yo, what's up, Drew? Dunn. This is Abel from St. Louis, Missouri. Probably one of the last of 20 Rams fans left here in St. Louis, but here to just say, let's go Rams. We winning it all by at least 80. Aaron Donald, the real AD in LA, is getting his first ring. But yeah, no. Question for you guys, kind of similar to the St. Louis to LA relocation. If Jacksonville moves to London, are you guys jumping ship or are you sticking it through?
I won't have a team anymore. I'll just be NFL fan.
Yeah, what the fuck? How am I going to support a team in London? Like, I'm not going to be one of those London fans that supports a team over here.
Plus, and I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this when. Oh, you found it?
Yeah, it's on Instagram under the Eric Dunn Vines hashtag.
Oh, I'll find it, or send it to me, and I'll be able to play it over the speaker. I was thinking about this during Doug Pederson's press conference. I was like, if the Jaguars are in London, who are they going to recruit as a head coach? Who wants to move their family to London? That's not happening. And number one, it's not happening. Number two, if it did happen in this alternate universe, I would not be a fan.
And if it did, they would start a new league over there. That would be their first expansion franchise in London.
I can't believe you found this. All right, here we go. So this was done how long ago?
I think it was 20. The date will be on there when you click it. 2015.
A Sports. It's in the game, bitch. EA Sports. It's in the game, bitch.
That's funny.
That's why when you said if Rockstar made that shit, I still wouldn't play. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's 2015. That is quick ass. That's Vine.
Yep.
Damn, that was good.
Quick ass videos. It's in the game, bitch. My dorm failing.
I'm gonna like it.
Thanks. Why Andy scrolling on my page?
That's it. That's all the voicemails we got.
Yeah, I'm not being a London Jags fan. I would be a general NFL fan. I don't even think I'd be able to choose a team because I'm not a guy that follows players. Like even if I'm like in love with a player, I can't be a fan of the whole team. It's not how I roll. So I would just not have a team anymore. And it would be sad and I would hate my life until I moved to a city that had a team.
So we're on the Wikipedia game that we debuted last.
I'm dead.
We're on to the Wikipedia game that we debuted last week. The no name game. People love it on TikTok, so we're bringing it back again this week. Eric, I already have a player. I'm doing NBA this week for you.
Thank you.
So all right, let's start. To reiterate the rules, I am going to Wikipedia a random NBA player. That's what we're doing this time, NBA. And I'm going to scroll up and down on the page. He's going to tell me to stop, and then I'm going to scroll my cursor around randomly. He's going to tell me to stop. And I'm going to read the closest sentence to my cursor, and I'm going to leave out any obvious clues like the name of the player. And he's going to see how many rounds he has to go before he guesses the player. So, all right, let's go.
Ooh, NBA, baby.
Tell me when.
Stop.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Stop.
All right. He played 2 seasons for the Heat before signing with the Lakers in 2016.
LeBron James.
No.
Oh. Damn.
That was
Heat to Lakers. I thought it was LeBron.
Well, was that your guess? He
Yeah.
wasn't at the Heat for 2 years.
I forgot he went to Cleveland after that, too. He went back. All right. Guess we're going again.
Okay. Guess that was a real guess. All right. Tell me when.
I got thrown off. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
All right. During the 2013 playoffs, he averaged 13.8 points per game, 7.6 rebounds per game, and 3.8 assists per game in 44.8 minutes per game.
Say that first part again.
The 2013 playoffs.
Fuck.
He averaged 13.8 points per game.
2013 playoffs.
I mean, 13.8 ain't something to write home about.
I know. I'm trying to think of the Heat player that went to the Lakers.
I can tell you that in 2013 he was not on the Heat. Obviously, because it said he went to the Lakers in 2016. So I didn't even know he was on the Lakers.
Heat to Lakers. Heat to Lakers. It's not Mario Chalmers. you wouldn't think of him.
Mario Chalmers.
Is it Shane Battier?
No. All right, here we go.
Please stop.
Okay.
Stop again.
He made a buzzer-beating game winner on March 24th, 2012 off a tip-in basket to lift the Bulls 102-101 in overtime versus the Raptors. That's good stuff right there.
In 2012, he made a buzzer beater against the Bulls.
No, to lift his team, the Bulls.
Lift on the Bulls.
In overtime versus the Raptors.
Against the Raptors in 2012. So this is Rose's team. Oh, man. Got me good here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Is it? No, don't get excited. I just be saying this shit. Is it Luol Deng?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Woo!
Got it in 3.
That's my new record.
Did you use any of did you think who would Andrew think of?
No.
No? Okay.
No. Because,
were you thinking Joakim Noah at any point?
I did, but then I was like, he can go to Lakers. Okay. My main thing was trying to figure out who the fuck went to the Lakers. And I remember Dang went there for a little bit. But I didn't know that. I couldn't think of anybody that was on the Heat and then the Lakers. That's why I thought LeBron. But you wouldn't have started out with LeBron.
No. Why would I do that?
But, you gave me a lob last week with Randy Moss, so I thought maybe he started me off easy. So, all right, I'm going to pick somebody. I have to pick somebody that you'd know because your NBA knowledge doesn't go too far back.
Don't be too obvious, though.
All right.
Stop.
Chill. I have to Google him first. All right. I'm ready.
I'm just dying from the tweet I just saw. It said, imagine GTA 6 was all of the UK, every city and every town. I genuinely never stopped playing the game ever. And then the quote tweet is, first GTA to sell no copies.
UK.
Sorry. Okay, what? Stop.
All right.
All right, ready? Stop.
Back. Here we go.
Read me that sentence.
I'm coming.
Boy.
He played in 77 games during the regular season, finishing as the NBA's fourth leading scorer with 25.7 points per game, and had career highs in rebounds per game and steals per game.
And it doesn't say anything about a year, does it?
No, not in that sentence.
Read the sentence again.
I could go further back to give you some more context, but that's not how the game's played. It's just that he played in 77 games during this regular season, finishing as the fourth leading scorer with 25.7 points per game, career high in rebounds and steals.
All right, go again.
All right. He said not enough information.
I'm just writing that note down so I remember it. Stop.
In game two of the NBA playoffs in Boston.
Ooh. You know, unless it says his name, you say everything.
Yeah. I almost said his name, so chill. In game two of the NBA playoffs in Boston, he tied a playoff career high with 42 points and also had 17 rebounds and 6 assists in a Knicks loss.
In a Knicks
loss.
So he's on the Knicks. It doesn't say the year in that one, right?
In the header.
77 games, fourth leading scorer. Carmelo Anthony.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Drunk. Carmelo is a dangerous fellow.
All right.
Why I'm Zach.
Let me think. NBA. Give me someone random. Okay. All right. I am ready for you to tell me to stop.
I'm ready for you to keep scrolling, keep scrolling, and stop.
Okay.
Stop. Oh, I'm so mad with it.
Ooh.
It's not gonna give me shit.
He appeared on the covers of Sports Illustrated and Time and was named to the Time 100 as one of the most influential people in the world.
Wow. Bitch, if you give me LeBron this time.
You give me LeBron this time.
Influential people in the fucking world, huh?
Yes, sir.
Kobe Bryant.
No, sir. Going again.
All right. Turn your computer so I don't see anything in my peripheral. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh, okay. Here we go. On the first day of training camp on December 9th, 2011, the Warriors waived him to free up salary cap space to make an offer to restricted free agent center DeAndre Jordan. He was due to make almost $800,000 that would have become fully guaranteed on February 2012. That doesn't really give you a lot.
So he was waived?
He was waived in 2011 by the Warriors, and he went on to be one of the most influential people named by Time.
Wow. Deep. Into deep. Fuck, Warriors. They weren't shit till Curry got there. Warriors waived. Who was on that damn team? Influential. Oh man. God, you really yank my testicles on these.
Mm-hmm.
An influential person that got waived by the fucking Warriors in 2011. That was the Mavs Heat series. Nope, it wasn't. That was the next year. Andrew Bogut?
No. All right, here we go.
I just had to say that so I can get to the next fucking clue. Stop.
All right.
Stop.
On February 14th, with less than a second remaining in the game, he made a game-winning 3-pointer in the Knicks' 90-87 win over Toronto. The basket amazed the Lakers watching on television. Wait, what? The basket so amazed the Lakers watching on TV.
Jeremy Lin.
Yes, sir. How'd you know? What did it?
All the teams you listed.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm getting dripped on.
Yeah, there's no way I would remember Jeremy Lin was on the Warriors. Because he had his rise to fame on the Knicks. That loud ass part I just did. That loud ass part I just did.
Oh, I did not hear that. I thought you banged on the table.
You probably won't hear it. And we're scrolling.
And stop. Stop.
All right. You lucky fuck. The Lakers advanced to the NBA Finals, winning the series 4-2 over the Miami Heat and giving this guy his first NBA championship.
Anthony Davis.
No.
Oh, shit. Wait, and
we're scrolling.
All right, keep going.
Oh, yeah, we're going.
Stop. And stop.
On March 12th, like the date matters, March 15th, 2012, on the day of the trading deadline for the 2001 to 2012 NBA season.
2001 to 2012?
2011 to 2012 NBA season.
Long-ass season.
This player waived his right to opt out of his contract at the end of the season and committed to stay with the Magic through the 2012 to 2013 season.
Give me Dwight Howard for 500.
It's Dwight Howard for 500. You be laying on them teams, man.
I do. That was great. Any final thoughts before we wrap this show up?
Yes, I wanted to update you on the current events that will be happening in the next week and a half or so.
All right.
So I go back to Ohio tomorrow. Not looking forward to that because it's snow on the ground and shit. Be up there for Valentine's Day and Super Bowl. Then I'll be back here Wednesday night next week. Then leaving the next day to go to St. Augustine for a couple days for my birthday. Just because I haven't been out to that city really as an adult. And there's a lot of bars and shit out there.
With who?
John A.
Oh, so she flies back with you.
She's coming back with me Wednesday night. And then I'll be coming back from St. Augustine on the 19th. Have my birthday dinner. Reservations are set already. Party at 12 right now here in Jacksonville.
Who? You've invited people already?
Yeah, I invited 12 people, 11 people.
What the fuck?
But I'm not expecting everyone to show up. But if they do, they do. If they don't, the reservation will be changed.
Where?
It'll be at Ruth Chris.
Fuck.
We're getting PrizePicks income, so save little for dinner.
Yeah, that's a pricey place here in Jacksonville. I was hoping for Hawkers, but
they know Ruth Chris. It's everywhere.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's everywhere. So yeah,
then what?
Birthday on the 18th, dinner on the 19th.
What's after dinner? Anything?
I wasn't planning on going out.
Oh, so you're just gonna say goodbye to everyone after dinner? Oh, I could see myself.
I'm not sure where to go though.
Well, Riverside.
Just at a bar or something.
Hoptinger.
I didn't think that far. We'll play it by ear.
You know, I'm gonna get some wine in me at Ruth's Chris.
Yeah, because the reservation's early. It's 6. Oh, so we have
I drink so much wine.
We have all night to figure out what to do after that. And it'll be a Saturday night, so nobody has to go to work the next day. Didn't want to do Friday because people work and shit, but people will be. So I'm hoping people will show up because it's fucking Saturday. But yeah.
Oh.
And then after the 19th, the 20th is the Daytona 500, so I might be at that. So I'm telling you guys that because there may not be an episode next week.
Wow. Yeah, I guess you're right. Ask. So you don't know who called, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, so ask this person a question, not asking what city they're calling from or their name. You can ask them anything else to try. You have to get it. You have to get them in 2 guesses.
Okay. How tall are you?
6'1".
Who's your favorite NBA team?
Oh,
Houston Rockets.
Hunter.
I was afraid you were going to say football team, but NBA team, I guess, is. He had a little accent when he said that. Houston Rockets.
I didn't want to answer that.
Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets. 6'1".
Yeah, I know you're that tall, Hunter.
Yeah, tall fuck.
And fat fuck.
Yeah, chill. You didn't say that though.
Yeah, I didn't say that.
Hunter,
Hey.
how you doing, man? How's your night? How's your month? How's everything going? You're on this weight loss grind, aren't you? Or you stopped that?
No, he's on it.
Oh no, I'm still on it. I cheated like 3 days last week, evened out. I didn't lose or gain, so I'm not really complaining.
Yeah,
lost 25 in 5 weeks.
That's crazy.
Damn, it's a lot.
Yeah, I starved myself basically. I ate like 14 to 1,700 calories a day.
See,
it was awful.
If I starve myself, I start getting headaches. I don't know if that's an issue, but like I start getting headaches. I don't know if my body has to get used to it, but I start feeling weak, headaches, and I'm just like, nope, not worth it. Need food.
Yeah, if I starve myself, I get headaches as well. It sucks. Like my body's like, eat.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I get attitudes bad.
Well, you already have an attitude, so it just gets worse.
A little hangry.
Yeah, hey, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Who's your Super Bowl pick?
I want them Cincinnati Bengals.
And you know what? We didn't talk about this, but I wanted to. Why did he's a Texans fan. Why did the Texans fire Coley just to hire, and I don't know if this is just my subconscious being racist, but why would you fire Coley to just hire
another black?
What's his name?
Lovey.
Like we've seen Lovey, been there, done that. Coley seems like he got a Texans team. Yeah, y'all had some shitty performances, but it seemed like he got them to kind of overperform or did the best with what they had. Why fire Coley to hire Lovey?
And chill, Andy. I know you're a fan of racism, but like all black people aren't the same.
I'm not a fan of racism. I'm racist.
I think originally, I'm originally thinking that they fired Coley because Brian Flores became available, and nobody thought that was going to happen.
Ooh, okay.
And then after the New York Giants snubbed him for Dable, however you pronounce his name, and he brought up the lawsuit, I think Houston respected it, but I just figured they had to weigh out the PR conflicts on their hand, or the way out between Deshaun Watson currently already, and then bringing in. I mean, hiring Brian Flores would be positive, but there'd be negative backlashes as well. I still wanted them to hire Flores, but Lovie Smith I feel like will still be a good hire. He has Super Bowl experience, has prior experience, more than Coley did.
I had no idea he was on your staff.
Who, Lovey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, he was our D coordinator. We hired him last year.
For some reason, I thought he was still in college because I hadn't heard of him at all. But that early in the pod, I talked about not knowing coordinators.
Where was it?
This is another
Louisville. Where'd he go? No, Illinois. Yeah.
Just like Herm Edwards right now is with Arizona State. Like if he was somebody's D coordinator, I wouldn't know that shit.
I didn't know the Texans fired Coley after the Dolphins fired Flores.
Oh yeah, they like a few days after, if not the day after.
You actually are spot on. It was literally 3 days after.
Yeah, and it's because Caserio and Flores had a tight relationship, but I think what ultimately spoiled that was the lawsuit that Flores started with the Giants and the Dolphins.
What better move to have made than hire Flores?
Exactly, that would have been my thing to do. You can hire him, get positive PR.
Players would love him.
But yeah, but I mean, I think that's also why they went with Lovey, because all the players loved Lovey.
He has the whole support of the locker room already. We did have, yard wise, our defense was awful, but he totally flipped the script for turnovers. So we had so many turnovers this past year.
Yeah, y'all picked Trevor Lawrence 3 times in front of my face week 1.
Yes, it's beautiful. For our face.
People are saying that Lovey's on a short leash and they'll probably just dump him like they did Coley after the season. Do you see that happening?
Oh yeah, I fully believe that. And I feel like what's next, we promoted Pep Hamilton to offensive coordinator. And so now our quarterback's coach is empty. I guarantee you they hired Josh McCown just so they can have him on the roster, get some experience under him, because I feel like he's going to be their eventual replacement for Lovey. Because I feel like that's the only reason why they didn't hire him this year, is because that would have been disrespectful to all the other candidates because he has no experience whatsoever. But they constantly talk about how much they love McCown.
God, I was just say something good. Do the Texans get a compensatory 3rd-round pick for hiring a black coach within their own team?
No.
Good. Fuck the Texans.
Hey, fuck the Jags.
Look at us,
bro.
Bottom of the barrel fighting.
If you guys are listening, we missed that laugh. If you guys are listening, Eric and I flew out to Houston for week 1 Texans Jags.
In too deep.
We thought we had that game in the bag, obviously. Thought it was going to be a blowout, to be honest. Like, Texans' worst team ever. And the Texans, ran us into the ground. Like, not even close. Urban Meyer wake-up call. And then we hosted Hunter here for one of the last games of the seasons. Texans here and Jags. In almost similar case. Texans, it wasn't even close. So we got to watch.
They dropped 30+ on us both games.
Yeah, and it was the only time they went over 30, I think, all season.
And both. 2 different quarterbacks.
All right, this is us talking. I thought I hung up.
Yeah, please don't remind me of the beginning of the year because I was on my fucking cloud 9 first 3 games.
Yes, I remember because I wanted to go out. I think Gooch did too. We all wanted to go out and go to the bars and watch the games.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I remember,
we flew out there.
We watched Sunday Night Football
and
he yelled at him, "It's here, home."
Flew out to Texas and didn't go out after we got smacked by the Texans.
I was the only happy fucker in that household.
Yep.
Pretty much everybody's team lost that weekend.
So did you call with any other reason?
Sure. Would you rather? Coming.
I can give you Would You Rather. Me and Gooch are recording the podcast right now. Whiz.
Do you have, hell yeah.
That's a good pod.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to that one.
Free promo right here, below 500 podcast.
Run it up. Do you have a Would You Rather ready?
Yeah, let me pull up my list right here. Do y'all want like a weird one or kind of normal one?
No, I want weird.
Yeah, weird.
All right. Would you rather watch your parents have sex every day for the life?
No, we've done this.
Have you done that one?
We've done similar.
We did. Would you rather drink your dad's cum or your mom's period blood? That's all around the same kind of.
All right. I don't think I have any more weird ones. They're all just like kind of.
Your confidence a little shaky.
Would you rather give up your salary for the next 5 years or give up everything you currently have in your bank?
I don't have a salary.
Well, would you rather work for free for the next 5 years?
Basically, yeah.
Like do these brand deals. You don't get paid for the podcast. Or would you rather or what?
Or would you rather give up everything that you currently have in your bank?
Jeez. Oh, in the bank? Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Duh.
Take my bank account.
I can make that back.
You broke ass.
What if we don't keep liquid cash?
Yeah. What is this all tied up in investments?
Fine. Okay, then fine. It's either that or give up all your assets, bank account, assets, all that.
There you go. Total assets.
So that's house, crypto, stocks.
Yeah, so give up all your assets
That's
right now.
Oof. I ain't working for free for 5 years. I did what I'm at my
That's your house, everything.
Yeah, I'd have to give it. I had to give it up because I did all this. I did all this stuff in like 2 years, 3 years. Give me 5 years, and I can get back. Only because I have to. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy.
You got to give up your house. Got to give up your car.
Yeah.
You walking to work? You sleeping on the curb?
I'm gonna have to make do. Better than working for free. That credit card ain't gonna last forever.
True.
So before we let you go, any plug? Now this is when you plug your stuff. Anything you want to plug?
Yeah, you know.
I hung up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's funny. He was ready.
He was. So you're going back to Ohio? YouTube?
Yeah, birthday dinner. 12 people. We'll go out. We'll have a good time. We'll celebrate being 29, almost 30, and shit like that.
Chill.
It'll be like kind of a reunion because I invited like Danny, Chip. They're bringing their girlfriends.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm gonna take that part out.
They don't listen.
Who knows? No,
you sighed, but they're not the same people that you once knew.
It's all right.
I know you haven't really.
I saw Danny like 2 years ago.
2 years. That's a long time.
2 years. When we went to Disney.
Oh my God, that was so brief.
But I'm kidding.
It'll be different, like with their like girlfriends there. I mean, I won't be, but I'm sure they will be. I'll still say my pussy. So will Chip. He said that shit at the wedding. So the girls will just roll their eyes, but you know, we don't change. We men. But yes, Daytona 500 on the 20th, and then back to normal life.
Why'd you ask me what I was doing on my birthday? If I had birthday plans, do you have something?
Because
let
me see. March 23rd. Shit's on a Wednesday.
Going to Ohio?
No, not Ohio, but I'll be in town for the 23rd.
Well, I don't think I'm doing anything on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And if I do anything, it'd have to be the weekend before.
I'll be here that weekend, so.
Bet.
So if you do end up doing anything, I'll be here. I just wanted to know, just in case, because it is next month. You know, we got close birthdays.
I actually started using Google Calendar. So every time you tell me something now, it's in my calendar.
That's cap.
Okay, I can pull it up.
We need to get a time tree. That's what me and Johnny have.
I don't know what that is.
It's a calendar app that we both can
have access to.
Yeah.
So it's like a Google Doc.
Basically. And you like type in your stuff and then you get notifications when it's happening. But yes.
Time tree.
Birthday's on the 18th. If you want to send something for it, DM me because I'm not going to tell our address on the pod in case somebody runs up on us, wants to kill us for our takes. But it's been great talking to you tonight. That's our show, everybody. Until next time, this is okay. Let me do the outro, buddy. Share this episode with your parents, friends, enemies. Rate and review us on Just Kidding. Y'all don't do that anymore. YouTube.com/Dunn and Drew is where we stay. So watch us on that. Sub to our Patreon, patreon.com/Dunn and Drew, and get in our Discord. Get on PrizePicks. Hello, Virginia listeners. Code Dunn and Drew, instant deposit match. Till next time, enjoy the Super Bowl. Go Bengals. This has been Dunn and Drew, baby.
But seriously, we need a review on iTunes because it's been since November.
Jesus Christ.
Since we got a review on there.
Y'all done reviewing us on the Apple Pods? Y'all just lazy?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is. So run that up. Thank you, please.